Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Powell from Wellness Pittsburgh, and today we're going to talk about 4 things you need to change with your diet now. So we all know eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, less processed foods, less preservatives, but these next 4 things are going to take your nutrition to the next level. And this one may surprise a lot of you. Eat whatever you want, as long as you make it yourself from scratch. You want those cookies? Go ahead. You want bread? Go ahead, just make it yourself. You'll control the ingredients. You'll eat less of it because it'll take you a lot longer to make it. Just look at bread, for instance. Bread is traditionally flour, water, and salt. Now go pick up a loaf in the grocery store and read that huge list of ingredients you can't even pronounce. And it's like that with so much of the food in our stores, so much of the food that's mass-produced in large scale so it can sit on a store's shelf for months and months and not go bad. That is not the best kind of food for you. So I highly encourage you. It's a great activity for your family, for your friends. Just make it yourself. Okay. Animal products, not just meat, but things like dairy and eggs. Just remember, a happier animal is going to produce a much healthier product. A lot of these large commercial operations, they're cramming so many animals into tight quarters, very, very filthy environments. And these animals are under a lot of stress. That's going to produce a much unhealthier product for us in the long run. Your best bet, find a good local farm. These animals have a great life, they're treated well, and as one of the farmers I know likes to say, they just have that one bad day. And if buying a lot of this product from a local farm is not within your budget or you don't have the room for it, do what I do and get a couple friends and go in on it together. You're going to definitely appreciate it in the long run. Okay, fats. Fats are your friends. Well, good fats, at least. This is a lot of what the whole keto program is based on. Every single cell in our body is covered in a membrane or a coating that's essentially a layer of fats. We need good fats in our diets to transport nutrients into and out of the cells that are in our bodies. So make sure you're eating good fats, and lots of them. You can't really overdo it. The more good fats you have, the more it reduces the bad fats in your body. So your coconut oils, avocados, nuts and seeds, make those a regular part of your diet. Okay, fermentation. Many of you may have heard about this. It's been gaining a lot of popularity in the last few years. What does fermentation mean? It's essentially introducing a microorganism, usually a bacteria or a yeast, to start to break down that food for us. And it's also historically a very good way of preserving foods. You may have heard of kimchi or sauerkraut. Sourdough bread is an example of a fermented food that we eat. So these little microorganisms start to break down that food, pre-digesting it for us, so our bodies have an easier time assimilating all those nutrients from it. It's very interesting. You can also ferment things like beans, grains, legumes. There's an enzyme called phytic acid, which is in grains, legumes, beans, which prevents that product from growing. It's an enzyme inhibitor, excuse me. When you start to ferment these products, just by leaving them out on your countertop in a little bit of salt water for 24 to 48 hours, it breaks that phytic acid down, turning that grain back into a living thing. So fermentation has all kinds of great benefits for us. If you want more information about it, because I could go on forever about fermentation, send me a quick message and we can talk more about it later. So I hope you enjoyed that. I could go on a lot longer about nutrition, but I just wanted to leave you with these 4 things for today. And as always, if you did enjoy this, please share it with somebody that you feel may benefit from it as well. I'm Dr. Chris Powell, and we'll see you next time.